Feels bad.
Oh shit! Looks like the fucking stream died.
Oh,
Completely.
nice. Top tier transition.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the stream right now. We're dropping frames all over the place.
The frames.
Okay, looks like we're doing better now.
Well,
Maybe, yeah. Okay. Alright, I don't know what happened there, but for some reason we dropped all of the frames and our connection went to dog shit.
but we're back.
But we back. Back with more. This Lucas action. Our H-tier hero.
Alright, I gotta. Angle.
I have to call you Mango soon. Got these sick ass angles. No, I didn't do enough push back.
You need a lot of pushback to outrange my grab. Oh.
Yeah, you met my fare. I forget you're kind of light, so that just works.
Finally.
It just works, doesn't it?
I will.
Man, we're still dropping frames all over the goddamn place. I have no idea what's going on right now.
The frames.
For real.
The frames. Not like this. Did somebody say?
Yeah.
Ah, God, crud. Please no.
Yes, we've got LeFaux, the legendary
Washed up
Lucas.
no longer yet.
No, not at all. He's never been washed. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I've been washed. You don't go from 4 to HM without being a little bit washed.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's kind of a thing that happens with players around our area. Like, you go from being really good to like having really bad seasons.
Hit stun.
No, I FADC'd right. I'm just Lilat. got your aggressive options. You're not trying to do it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Someday, but not today.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Jesus. Alright, we're living.
It's alright.
Tall character. Ah! That didn't get your invincibility.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about what I expected there.
No, that was never gonna reach. Wait, look at No! I didn't have the timing. I need to get a regular get up.
Yeah.
Range is 1 fist short.
What is Will saying?
Oh,
First time.
he's talking shit about the fact that the first time we did a top 8 graphic was the first time I did well.
Oh. That's funny.
I had actually planned the image way before I did that. Like, I had that image done, like, Monday. What? took 2 hits.
Yeah, it's like Martial Smash.
I did not know that. That'd be good information to have for the future.
Just waiting for not that. You have to wait a little bit. That's respectable, Sway. Not everyone likes playing this game. I don't know. I like playing this game in friendlies, but once it's bracket time, it's like,
Speaking of Sway and switching to commentary only, you are one of our best commentators.
what? I haven't commentated in a while, though.
Yeah, but I mean,
Wait.
you're still just very good at like doing like general play-by-play and like keeping people interested. Like you have that enthusiasm in your voice.
That's true.
Like, is there anything that you try and do specifically when you're on commentary? Try and make it interesting for the viewers?
I always just try and A, avoid the tropes, B, make fun of the tropes if they come out, C,
Nice back air.
I just try to have fun with it. Which is why I really liked, shoutouts to Dan, shoutouts to Chuck. Those two were like my favorite people to commentate with. Because they're good at the game, they're good at commentating, but they're just, the enthusiasm they bring is just like, wow.
Yeah, that's a really good point. They're very energetic people.
Yeah.
Especially Chuck.
And I actually like I like hype commentary more than analytic commentary. Personally, that's just what I like. Not even just as a commentator, but just as a listener, you know?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if the commentators are getting excited about something, it's more interesting to watch than just listening to like a breakdown of what's going on. Like breakdowns are great if you're trying to learn from the set, but if you're just trying to be entertained,
Right.
I feel like if they're excited, you're more likely to be excited.
And like another person I like to partner with is William, because he's enthusiastic, but he also he plays a lot of other fighting games, and it kind of shows when he commentates. It's just like
He has a better understanding of like footsies and things like that than most Smash people do, because like footsies I actually had to learn.
yeah, in Smash there's platforms and there's just a lot of things that you don't necessarily need to know footsies to play this game.
Yeah, you can kind of just
Obviously,
get away with pushing buttons.
you need to have it to be a top player. But
Yeah,
speaking-
but like at our level, it's not really like a big deal. Like a lot of us can get away with not doing it. Let's get back to these play games.
If I go to if I go to House of Pain, I'm definitely gonna commentate though.
I hope so.
Well, you want to be a partner? Ow.
There's gotta be something I can do to get out of that.
That was the softest spike I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, Hop is in like 2 weeks exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, everybody go register for Hop. I haven't even checked our entrance lately, but they were not looking very
Okay,
good.
I'll register right after this stream. I have been forgetting. I've been like legitimately
Like
forgetting.
last time I checked, we had like 5 people signed up.
Whoa! Commentate with me, please.
I have a feeling this Hop's going to be full silence. I keep like getting, I get the moments, I just flub the execution.
Ow. I didn't think it was a percent, so I waited. I can't do the footstool combos. It's like the one part of Lucas that I literally can't ever.
Those
be
things are
consistent.
hard. I can't do it. I can't really do footstool combos with anybody. Like Ryu's got a bunch of footstool stuff. I can't do any of it.
Mhm.
But now this crisp fox.
Well, you're against the Fox Slayer.
That is true.
Well, I knew it was gonna happen. Like, oh, nice angle.
Best angle. softest of checks. Fuck. That's the best thing I've ever seen. You're literally just waiting for it.
There were two things that are gonna happen there.
Yeah, you nailed it. So, on that note, why are you so good at beating the shit out of foxes? What is your secret to
It
slaying
was
us?
mostly originally it was just because foxes think Lucas frame data is really bad. Lucas's frame data is not that bad.
Oh no, I've never thought it was bad. We've played enough Lucas ZSS that I know his frame rate is good. Just it's not a bad character.
Also, because of the way Fox's recovery works, one read, you're dead. That's it. It's pretty simple.
That's true.
Most characters have their rinse and repeat, which in a game like Smash 4, it's hard to do that. Like, example with Cloud, you can just like nair his recovery over and over again, but that's a lot of steps. And the lower level players tend to miss those steps, whereas Lucas players, it's like you spike once, he's dead.
Yeah. Especially with your down air, it's like a multi-hitting spike, and Fox does have very linear recovery. Like, he's either going to side B his stage, if you know his trajectory is going to be, just
Right.
put a hitbox in the way. Or he's got a Firefox, which has a startup, and you can generally tell where he's going to go because it doesn't have that much distance to it. You just pick an angle between him and the ledge, and you've probably got him.
I
Makes
mean-
sense. And Lucas has enough of those long-lasting hitboxes where you can just kind of mess things up.
Yeah. There's also the fact that with the grab, there's a lot of things that Fox mains think are safe, and then they play against a Lucas and they're like, oh god, you got grabbed for like a clean back air on shield, and then you're gonna up tilt to continue the pressure, but you just get grabbed.
Yeah, it's true. A lot of, like, I know a lot of times I'll up tilt somebody's shield, because most people don't know how to deal with up tilt on shield, they'll just run away. But with Lucas, of course, even with the pushback from the up tilt, you still can grab them, and it's fast enough. Because Lucas has a pretty fast tether grab.
It's the
realistically.
fastest tether grab.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just uncharacteristically fast.
Also, you can't first with still Lucas, because if you do, I'll just come back.
Yeah, that's true. There's a way.
I will come back.
It's good to know.
Because if you try, even without a jump, I don't even need a jump to come back from fair footstool.
Yeah, Lucas's recovery is kind of broken.
If you know how to use it.
Yeah. I almost saw us looking back for a second.
Nah, you're Fox. That combo's so good on Fox.
I legit have no idea how to take that.
Ah. Platform was not high enough for me to take. Wow. I can't believe I... Oh, well, it's because you didn't land the last hits up there.
Yeah.
I was like, usually I can't punish that with smash attacks, but I think you just like, you tried to cross off.
Yeah.
You gave me enough time to do it.
Makes sense.
Showing people how they're playing unsafe. It's true.
Yeah.
Generally, things that are unsafe against Lucas are not usually safe in general. Especially with people with fast dash grabs, dash attacks.
Yeah, I feel like Lucas is a really good character for teaching you what you can and can't do. He has enough fast options.
Invincibility! Didn't matter, but still, that was cool.
Move just not. What?
I was just doing it, man. I love this Smash Ball platform, man. People think they can approach me. Ah, shit, that was so good. That wasn't safe.
It's not safe. It's not safe.
Not safe.
It would have been safe if I hit you. If I hit you, you would have died.
Maybe.
I had 100% rage. You're light. How do things work?
Alright.
Yes, the fox there who also plays fox. I mean, it makes sense. You're never gonna lose this matchup.
Probably not.
scoops.
No. I tried. Oh.
I have enough rage where I literally can't kill you.
ZSS problems.
Yeah. It legit is like a big problem in Zero Suit is anytime you get over 100%, you're basically screwed.
Yeah.
Unless you can like do a ladder.
I just run this middle stage because I know you can't kill me with back air from the middle stage until like absurd defense.
It's not that absurd. Like if I got rage. But
Well, I was at like 100, so I'm like, I'll just run in the middle of the stage.
yeah. It sets me up into an edge guard scenario, which can be good or bad. Got sucked in with the elbow.
That's no good.
Everything's fine. Nothing is broken.
I think I used ferns to the dare.
Yeah, you did.
Dang it. That's why that wasn't great.
The journey has just begun.
So on that note, you normally demolish me in that matchup.
Well,
Which something not like foxes are generally of the opinion that Ryu wins this matchup pretty heavily. And a lot of I think foxes are pretty misinformed really. They just don't think it out. They think of it as, oh well, we die at like 55% to show Ryukin, we must lose. Without
Well,
looking at all the facts.
the fact is, it's easier to confirm a kill with Ryu than it is with Fox. And like if the argument is always Ryu can kill at 70, but Fox can let Ryu not play the game. But Fox has to work harder to let the Ryu not play the game.
Yeah.
This is the argument. I'm not saying it's right. The argument is the Fox has to play harder to make sure that Ryu has no neutral, so he doesn't get one opening or two openings and then kill him.
Makes sense.
But that's like the general gist of it.
Yeah.
Shri thinks the matchup is booty. I mean, I'm imagining at the top level where punish games are optimized, it's just terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I've picked up a few things here and there in this matchup. Like, I'm sure you noticed I was like fastball Naren, just because it can come out before up tilt comes out, or not up tilt, up air. So like I can fastball Nair out of getting juggled basically, which is a super good option. I never thought of it actually. I don't know. This was like over winter break. Like I watched the Larry Lur Dark Shed set
Yeah.
from UGS or UGC.
I don't
UGS.
remember. I remember the game. I don't remember the tournament.
Yeah, I watched that set and I noticed he was doing that a lot. It was just like eye opening. Like I'd never thought about doing it before.
Interesting. I don't know.
It's a weird matchup nonetheless. Like I feel like it's even.
I think
But I can
another
definitely see the argument for being Ryu favor.
another one of the things is that one of the I'm not gonna say, I don't know how else to say it, quote unquote crutches of Ryu is just, oh, I'm in disadvantage. Let me focus down, and then Fox uppers you. So
Yeah.
it's just another thing you have to deal with.
Yeah,
as
like
Ryu.
Ryu's normal landing option just doesn't work.
Yeah.
God damn.
I knew you'd be able to air dodge, so I didn't go through with it.
Son of a bitch.
Close enough.
I didn't have an up air or a jump, so
Yeah.
I was done.
Returning to base.
That was not great. Like I said, I think the matchup is just overstated on both sides. There's definitely more to learn.
Well, the thing is, there's only one super high level fuss. We have yet to hear like Light's thoughts on the matchup.
Yeah.
Like I know there's a few foxes at that like top 100 level that think this matchup's fine. Obviously, not. It's hard on both sides to some extent. Nope. Alright. My son, dude, my fox is so shaky right now. I'm dash attacking and I'm doing all sorts of stuff because I haven't played Fox in a while. Don't look, Shri. It's not good. It's not good. I'm like doing a lot of accidental jumps.
Yeah, I think I noticed that a little bit. Well, you're playing up to with half jump too. You don't only do Fox.
Oh god, why?
Still Ethan.
I don't know if that's possible.
Maybe on the slow one. Ooh, that was really good. I didn't expect that.
I was like, alright, platforms, come here.
You played that platform perfectly. I didn't see that coming at all.
It's the camera, man. Gotta move the camera up. So
Yeah.
that they don't see the platform.
Got the camera mix up.
I thought I could dash do that. Ow. Whoops.
Ugh.
Feels bad, man.
God. The hit lag. The hit
You didn't think I would hit you?
The hit lag eats my inputs. I need like just triple tap and out of focus.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get why that happens. It's just like, oh, feels bad, man.
that was possible.
Me neither. Get him.
Who are you?
That was a while. That was definitely a while.
I couldn't touch you.
Gotta
So
go.
every button I pushed was the wrong button. Son of a bitch.
Why did you die? I didn't. Oh, it's because you went off.
Yeah.
You can't get it back if you're sure you can.
Off the
the
stage,
look. Yeah.
yeah.
You have to be on the stage.
Yeah, yeah. I like saw that I was like right there. I was like, this is gonna be bad.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I hit at that moment. I was like, okay, do I kill him or
Obvious.
or do I save myself?
Obvious choice.
Go for it.
That worked out. That's unfortunate.
What the fuck?
I hope she saw that.
I had the worst fucking recovery.
Oh, I know that was a show you can.
Why are you so good at this matchup?
Returning to base.
Should I be reading that?
Eh.
Oh, alright. You gotta think about it.
Just super secret chat. Don't worry about it.
Stop leading with that move.
It's a good move.
I don't care. You need to lead with something else. I have read it every single time today.
I tried to focus on landing. Got these double focus mess-ups.
Oh! Whoops. Fuck. Feels bad, man.
I got nothing there.
Alright. For the Junos in the chat.
Food.
For the Junos in the chat.
Don't.
Well, I didn't think I'd go that far. Oh no. That's not how that works.
I'm dead. It's like the first time I've ever been edge guarded. Like, no joke, most of the time Cloud just sits on stage, charges limit, don't even bother going out there.
Why? You have a sword.
I know!
Cloud players, go out there. You have a sword. Use the sword, please. I thought you were farther away from the stage than that. Dang it. What do you think of this matchup?
Normally I like it.
Normally? And what makes me different?
You go off stage.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. The offstage dynamic of just you playing this, I assume just because of, Lucas.
Yep.
Makes this way more fun.
Thought I would go for this, honestly. Alright, whatever, we take it. I thought that was a weak.
Nah, when you up air, your toe extends all the way down.
Oh, okay.
So a sweet spot. Is
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, how did that sweet spot? I was in the air.
Yeah, it works.
Alright. Noted.
Alright. Chat, do you have any questions for LaFoe? Because I'm pretty much out of things to say here. So, we're going to play a game or two. Come up with some questions for him. We'll ask him. And then we'll call it a day.
You can also ask me to play a character if you really want to.
Yeah. I've been messing my nairs lately.
Any reason?
I don't know, actually. It's been very frustrating.
Never try and do that. You stage for being there for me. That was the side B. I can't show you get that sword, man.
You can, and
You
I
can.
have.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was like, what is this short you can input? I heard. I was sword, man. Alright, enough of that top tier nonsense.
Top tier nonsense.
I'm gonna jump tiers here. From the top to the bottom. That's how it is.
Pretty much, yeah.
Low profile. Nice short you can, buddy. Oh god. Why'd I get stuck in the platform? Oh, you lived!
I thought an FADC to get behind you.
I have a question. How can you live without... Hey! You saw that kill? Set up by up air. You see that raw up air, Juno? The raw...
The rawest. Of
It might not be
uppers.
much, but that up air does a lot, okay? It might not be Fox up air, it might not be Cloud up air, but I could still kill people with it and hit it raw. That's the important part.
Yeah, I mean,
People are like, oh, you can't hit people with Lucas up air. Well, you just gotta finesse it a little bit,
You
you
gotta
know?
finesse it. You gotta know that hitbox. Inside and out.
Like, I've hit your shield with landing ones,
Yeah.
and it's just like, if you do it right, it's pretty good. That was so much. Ah! How did that hit me?
You extended when you grabbed.
Yeah. I didn't. I wanted the ledge. My God, you're at 150 in that work.
I
That's
know.
Gross. That's gross. It's like with DK, it like works until like 180 almost. Oh, why didn't I hit you?
You like skin my knuckles.
Oh wait, I shouldn't even try that on Lila. It doesn't even work. You can't jab lock on Lila. I remember the one time I tried to do it in like bracket in like on a stream. It was on Lila, and I got the setup exactly as I should have, except it was on Lila, so that's why it didn't work. There's a Shoryuken of my own.
Yeah.
Through the mind.
Way slower.
Way slower, but it's still got the same invincibility frames. Oh, actually, that's why. There's been a lot of random jumps. I was like, oh, my tap trim's still on.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I meant to be reversed. I totally wanted to be reversed that. I swear to God. And then I didn't, and then I didn't think. If I missed it, I didn't think I was gonna die. I thought I'd be able to drift back. That's not what happened. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna leave with that this time.
Alright. Why? Did that work?
Oh my God.
It really does take forever on you, doesn't it?
Yep.
I literally can't get out of it.
Oh God. Let's not talk about that. What the fuck?
My foot's longer. Got them grown man feet. This is fine. Ooh. This is not fine. I don't know how to DI that. Like, or if there's a...
If it's true, there's a certain percentage range on every character where it's true.
Okay.
DI it out. There's like, here's the range. If you DI it out, you live for a little bit longer, but you make the combo work a little bit longer as well. If you DI in straight up, you will die earlier, but it'll stop working earlier.
That's good to know.
So it's like, you gotta... And also, I have to commit to one direction.
Yeah.
Because I'm fucking Lucas.
And you're
I have to
his
use my
ass.
double jump to like commit in the direction I'm going.
Okay.
So, I actually have a hard time with people that DI in because I never expect it. Because people
Always
here
DI
always
out.
DI out.
Yeah.
People here always DI out. And
I've literally been DIing down and away the entire time. Which is probably the worst option.
oh yeah, don't do down. If I down throw you, you DI always up at least.
Yeah.
Because you're never gonna die from a raw down throw. See ya. Feels good, man. And Lucas can't do shit about takeaway. Actually, he can. I need the jump though. I'm faster in the air. I think you allow that. Oh no.
Alright, I'm still in this.
Oh god. Thank god that has no end leg. Oh!
Bad DI.
Yeah, because you were drifting
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
I think I figured... I have a better understanding. I think it's literally just like a game of like zoning you out with my big ass feet.
Yeah. Your feet have a lot of...
Because I kept just hitting you with hard jabs and down smashes towards the end there.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll call this the last one. We'll end the stream. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, no problem, man.
I will have one last question. It's been on my mind,
Okay.
but we'll wait till the end of this match because I want your full attention.
Oh! You thought Ness was annoying with his number. Oh! Oh, wait. I had a no jump for like 10 minutes. Oh,
Good.
there you go. You can tech chase if you short out after.
Makes sense.
Oh god, that was good. That was nice.
Only the first hit of up air. That's why you followed me like that. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Real talk.
Close enough.
You tried to footstool me.
Yeah, I did. I've done that actual combo on Battlefield so many times.
I think you've hit me with that before.
Yeah. Contingencies
That's good. All right, so final question before we end the stream.
What?
Obviously, Genesis just happened. We saw Mistake run all the way from losers up to grand finals with Bayonetta. Of course, with this, there was also the loser semis incident with Nairo,
Yeah.
where he literally died at 0.
Dude, I'm not even mad about that. I'm mad about there was another match that happened in that same place. It was I want to say Shinji versus Lima, I think? It was another Bayo. And
I think
you remember that?
this.
It was game 3.
Yeah.
That Pac-Man is just like, oh, I'm winning neutral. I'm winning neutral. And the Bayo was at like 100 and something. The Shinji was at 10.
Yeah.
And then he fucking died off the top. In like one short and sweet Bayo combo. And that was the moment where I was like, you know,
The character's dumb.
I don't know. It's hard to say, of course, because well, it's not hard to say actually. There's evidence. There's plenty of evidence for the comeback potential of this character.
I feel like it's too overwhelming.
The thing is, like
She gets the boost that Zero Suit gets.
You get
with Rage, with like her auto links killing off the top, but Zero Suit can't even kill at 0. Even Jigglypuff can't die at 0 from a grab from Zero Suit with Rage.
Yeah.
But Zero Suit also has to deal with the fact that she has a frame 17 grab. Her neutral is god awful when she's grounded. She has to be in the air just to set things up.
Yeah.
Whereas Bayo has one of the best neutrals in the game.
Yeah, frame 4
She
up
can-
B.
Yeah, frame 4 up B that links into itself or other moves and starts her combos. Like, she has a frame 4 out of shield option that will murder you.
Yeah, and it's safe. And it's the issue with it is it's safe. Freaking Marth up B is invincible frame 1. It comes out. Well, it's invincible in the air, but it comes out. It's similar to Bayo in that it comes out extremely quickly. But the thing is, it puts Marth in freefall. It does not put Bayo in freefall. In fact, with Bayo, that is just one of her jumps. Then she gets side B, and then side B.
Yep.
Or you can use any of your aerials. It's just like what other character has something like that where you hit them with a really quick thing and it puts you above them, and then you can just do whatever you want. I don't think anyone in this cast has anything like that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just one part of her kit,
She
though.
just-
And that's the issue, is that it's just one part of her kit.
I think my biggest problem is that her combo game is so strong, but it's also so non-committal. Like, she can commit to throwing out something, and there's a pretty good chance she won't get punished for it. And and she can keep going with the combo. If at any point she decides she just doesn't want to do that anymore, she can just end it and put you in a place where you can't even like counterattack.
Mm-hmm.
And I know like she gets extra end lag for using more B moves and things like that, but it's just like it's not even enough to really justify.
Well, the thing is, and here's the main thing that I hate about freaking Bayo. Okay, you just said, okay, more aerials. Look at that end lag. And then you're like, people are like, just punish it.
Well, then
You
you
know?
gotta do up B.
What if I do this?
Yeah.
What if I land with anything?
You can low profile your
Like
down
I can do
air.
a nair. It's like she's not helpless at all after doing any of this. She has this, she has her nair, she can land with dare.
Yeah, at any point she can just land with an
Yeah.
aerial.
Land with an aerial, land with witch time. And if, by the way, if she lands with witch time, that's like at least 20%, if not death. Like, look at this. Okay. See? Oh. And this is not really an issue with the character, but the fact that I can do 20% with just I don't know, man. It's also that a lot of her stuff has range, and that's kind of why Bayo destroys a lot of the low tiers, is because it's not even just that she has so many options for low tiers, it's just her range is deceptively long, and a lot of low tiers have trouble handling that. Which is why you also see Cloud kind of... I don't know about Cloud. I'm not going to say anything about Cloud, but you get my point, though.
Yeah.
It's
don't
it's
know.
really it's really hard for me to say if she should get banned. Like,
I don't think she should get banned, but I do think a nerf is almost necessary.
well, that's not gonna happen.
I know it's not gonna we're not gonna get an official nerf.
The hitbox is some yeah.
Yeah, the hitbox.
Like it's
is
just
bullshit.
she's got so much in one character. That's,
Yeah, like I said, like she gets her combo game is 100% non-committal. She can just throw.
like what's
shit
her
out
weakness?
and
What's her
it
weakness?
doesn't
She's
work.
light. Oh, so is like almost every single top tier in this game.
I get like
except Cloud.
the easy comparison here is Zero Suit because Zero Suit and Bayonetta play fairly similar, and actually there was some rumors that I had heard a while back how Zero Suit's frame.
Making which time an actual. I'm game for that.
Yeah, that would be legit.
You can't just like press down B and if you get it right, you get to do whatever you want. No
That's-
other character in this game has anything like that
Yeah.
where you guess once on a 50-50 and then it's like you're in training mode now. Here's a target dummy. Go wild. Go nuts.
That's a very good point. She does. She basically gets off the ledge for free.
Oh,
she
right.
She can't really be edge guarded. I've edge guarded a Bayo once in my life, and I had to trade with it.
Yeah.
And that was because I had to time a flip kick with Zero Suit through the ledge that hit Witch Twist.
I've spiked Bayos before with Lucas, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the only reason I do it is because I'm like the only character. I don't know if I'm the only character, but I'm one of the few characters in this game with a disjointed spike. That
That's
is
true.
quite literally the only reason why.
Yeah, that's very true.
And even then, it's just I have to make sure that none of her hitboxes are around her when I'm trying to spike. Otherwise, I'm gonna get hit, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden, I'm the one off stage.
And that's the same thing with Zero Suit. Like, her flip kick is disjointed, and that's why it works.
Yeah.
But that's it. If it wasn't for that, I'd have nothing.
And Zero Suit, if she attacks with it and she hits shield, it puts her in disadvantage.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the other problem, is that Bayo has no real disadvantage.
She hits shield, and she just Witch Twists away.
Yeah.
And Zero Suit hits shield, she's just there. Like, she's got a... Like, the one thing she has is her frame one jab. And that gets her out of a lot of situations, but it's not perfect.
Like, the thing is, let's say MK Leo, he's just destroying Salem or Mistake. And he does with Marth, and it's
Yeah.
just great. And then what if one of the times that he up airs Bayo as he's trying to land, she witch times instead. Then all of a sudden, the game that he would have won is suddenly the game he probably is going to lose because he's going to die off a conversion if he's anywhere near like 50%.
Well, yeah, you said going for up airs. Like, that's it. Like, if you're in the air already, that's a great starting place for a Bayo.
Like, say Melee Jigglypuff, alright? This is not a fair comparison by any means, but like, she has 6 jumps, which is like more than any viable character in Melee. And so, but she has to go to the ground sometimes. And how does she do that? She has 6 jumps, and she has to land there eventually, or go to the ledge. But the ledge is broken, so let's not talk about that. Like, she has to land unsafely at some point with an aerial or just raw. She can't, like, I don't know. But Bayo has, like, basically she has 6 jumps. She can down air. She can land with witch time. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have brought up Melee Jigglypuff because it doesn't make any sense. But I don't know, man. It's just.
I know. It's a sensitive subject in the scene as a whole.
I mean, we all know.
We all understand that the character is just
Yeah.
too good to exist, realistically. Something needs to be done,
Like Nate-
but we just don't know what to do, because banning an entire character is too drastic. I've heard the idea of the FD only stage list.
That's dumb,
I
by the
hate
way.
that idea.
The reason, if not only else, because freaking this is Smash. This is not Dragon Ball Fighters. This is not Street Fighter. This is not Injustice or whatever. It's like the platforms are what makes Smash
This
a
game
different
is
game.
this game is categorized as a platform fighter. If
Yeah.
you take away the platforms, we're no different than any other fighting game.
Yeah,
And
like
that's not what we're supposed to be.
It's just too linear. The
Yeah.
platforms are a lot of what makes Smash Smash, and like all the Smash games, not just this one.
Yeah.
What do you?
I don't know.
Out of curiosity, what do you think of the cloud banning dubs?
I don't understand the reasoning, honestly.
Really? What do you think?
I don't know. I understand Cloud is very good in doubles.
To the point where
I
most
don't.
people just win, or
No.
most of the name a team that has won without using cloud. In
I don't
dubs.
even pay that close attention to teams that win doubles. And to be perfectly honest.
Okay, that's fair. But like most of the time, there's a cloud. At
Most
least
of the
one.
time, there is a Cloud. This is very true.
And
But I just don't think he's so good that he polarizes the meta to the point where it's unplayable with other characters. Like, I've heard people say that Double Cloud needs to be banned. I don't even understand that.
Double Cloud's not the
even
best
that
Cloud
good.
team,
Yeah.
yeah. I would say that Double Cloud's definitely not the best cloud team.
And this is kind of part of the reason why I'm so against, like, why I'm against banning Bayonetta. Is because if you ban one character, it means you're opening up the floor to banning any other number of characters for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Including like a cloud
Slippery
ban of
slope.
doubles,
Slippery slope.
and then certain team combinations are banned. It's just
Smash 4 has become unwatchable just because Bayo and Cloud just make the game unfun to watch.
I don't know. I don't mind watching Cloud, but
Cloud
Bayo
in singles is. I think Cloud in singles is fine.
yeah.
He's a top tier for sure in singles, but I wouldn't say that he's like over centralizing.
Oh no, no.
Especially like not to the point of like Bayo. It's just in dubs. I don't know. There's something about I don't know. I don't know exactly how to explain it because I don't play at that top level where
Yeah.
everything is judged, right? Like you balance to the highest level always in any game, not just fighting games, but in
Yeah,
any
yeah.
game. You always balance to the top level. You don't like cater to noobs and you're like, oh, get an F tilt kills me at 80. Nerf, please. No, people don't think
It's just
that's
not important.
yeah.
Yeah. Realistically, like you need to cater to the people who are playing this game at the highest possible level, which Nintendo doesn't necessarily do because they got a lot of their data from like For Glory and things like that.
I mean,
In order for them to get data from anything that's not the online tournaments, they would need some analysts for it, which is
Yeah.
frankly resources that they probably don't want to spend, and I get it. I understand why, but
Especially for a game that they don't necessarily support the competitive scene, but I don't know.
I mean, throughout the history of Smash, not just this game, but like going back to even 64, it's just the community has taken into its own hands what it needs to do.
Just keep going.
Like Brawl, ban Meta Knight, you know, it had people said it had to be done. You know,
And they did
yeah,
it.
exactly. You know, you could be in the world of Brawl Meta Knight. It's gonna be up to the community.
Yeah.
I would say that the community should not do anything if there were still patches going on.
Yes.
But now this is the point where this is the game we have
This
like
is
forever.
effectively the final
Yes.
version.
So now it's up to the community. And it's been like, has it been a year since the patches stopped?
Pretty close.
It's pretty close. We have a lot of data now. We
Yeah.
have a lot of tournaments and we have a lot of experience with everyone in this metagame now. It's to the point where we can actually say there is a metagame. And the metagame is, you know, you can't say that a character that has at least 2 representatives in top 8 in every single finals is not over centralizing. And that's the argument with Double Cloud too, where you can't say that a character that's in the doubles, that's in the top 8 of every single doubles team, is not over centralizing. Because it is, by definition, it is over centralizing.
Yeah.
The meta game revolves around who can counter Bayo, who can counter Double Cloud in doubles. And for a while, we saw Zero do it with Diddy Kong, right? Because Diddy Kong's strong neutral game allowed him to basically
Put somebody at the ledge and then just
Yeah.
keep them better. Zero succeeded so much with Diddy Kong due to Diddy Kong's easily accessible kill options and the fact that Banana can control so much space.
Yes. And you could argue, okay, well, doesn't that make Diddy Kong over-centralized? No, not at all. Like, you see DeBuzz take Zero to the ropes with just Rosa.
All right, so the big point here is that there's always somebody who's especially good with a character. That doesn't mean that there's necessarily a lot of high representation with that character. Zero and Diddy Kong, DeBuzz and Rosa, Nairo and Zero's suit. Mario is a slight exception because we have Ally, and we used to have Anti, but Anti's kind of fallen off a little lately. And I know Zenu's coming up lately.
But that's just 2, 3, right?
Yeah, and then like even Captain Falcon, you have Fatality. Ryu is like Dark Shad and Locust has been falling off lately too. Fox is Larry Lair. Like we specifically have like 1, maybe 2 high caliber players of each character. Except for Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Bayonetta, we had Pink Fresh and Saj and Salem and Tyroy and Mistake and Lima.
Salem like,
there are 100 different Bayos, and all of them have good, like really strong showings at certain tournaments. And then other tournaments will buster out or whatever. But there are a couple that, like Salem, for instance, is always up there. It's just...
like,
it is oversimplified.
it's okay to have a stagnating meta in a fighting game.
Yeah.
I think. The problem is the stagnating meta game needs to not be so
The community...
lopsided in one character's favor. Like, Melee has had the same meta game for literally at least a decade.
Oh, yeah.
Literally. But
You see, that's the thing with Melee, though, is that like they've been playing the same game for like 16 years now, but the metagame is still like kind of changing here and there.
Yeah.
Like, little thing, like even just this year, we saw UCF, which is becoming more and more prevalent at tournaments.
Yeah.
And that, in and of itself, is changing things in ways we never saw, because now like you get perfect dashbacks and shield drops and all that shit. And it's not, you don't have to try and find the perfect controller anymore. You can just play the game with whatever you have and it'll work, because it removes those slight irregularities. I mean, it's like in the years since we started getting updates with this game, we feel like we've fallen so far away from where we could be, when we're still seeing this game that's 16 years old, still progressing. Albeit it's progressing with community development, which we don't necessarily have outside of the few mods and things like that. Like, I've seen 4XM, which is supposed to be like the Melee ripoff of Smash 4, but I don't really see that taking off.
No way.
It's cool, but
it's not advertised well.
And we saw what happened with PM, and that was a fucking nightmare for everybody. It's just not worth it. Anyway.
Like, you can argue Fox is like super good in Melee, but like, first of all,
Fox has bad matchups still. Marth.
Yeah, that's a
which is arguably even nowadays, but still, like,
yeah.
Bayo's worst matchup is even with Diddy Kong or Cloud.
Yeah.
And even then, like, it's
I wouldn't.
hard.
The thing is, like, Cloud gets messed up off stage by Bayo. Without limit, the Cloud, you see it with like, I think it was Salem versus like Tweak. It's just like, Tweak can do whatever the hell he wants while Bayo's above him. It's just like pressure to space. But once he's off stage, Bayo has like so many ways to just keep him off there. Even with limit, like Nair.
Well, we've always known that Cloud's off stage game is always kind of weak. I mean, we especially saw it, like, remember Endgame with Zero and M2K?
Yeah.
That, like, 40-second game where he just tossed him off stage, fucking down smashed him like 3 times, and called it the day. The game 5 reset that ended in 40 seconds. Anyway, we should probably wrap up. I guess that's your homework for this week, is to think, how do you think we could make our metagame better?
I want a 4-page paper.
Yes.
12-point font, Arial font. It's gotta be Arial.
It's gotta be Arial.
Submit it to Compass no later than 11:49.
Comic Sans, no Veranda.
Oh, and turn on Safe Assign. We don't want plagiarism.
Of course. Anyway, thanks everybody who tuned in, watched, chatted with us, gave us questions, whatever. Hope you enjoyed everything. I've been Keith. We'll be back next Friday with a new guest. We've got LaFoe. Thank you again for joining us. It was a pleasure.
No problem.
Keep powering through with this H-tier character.
H-tier.
Can't grab midair.
You don't need to grab midair if you have platforms.
Goddamn right. Anyway, thanks everybody. Hope you had a good time.